Doing a what I eat in a day, and I'm basically going to be sharing with you guys. Okay. Hey guys, it's Christina, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, and I'll basically be sharing with you guys all the meals and all the food that I eat in my attempts to gain weight. I'm just trying to eat a calorie surplus, and no, I'm not saying I know exactly what I'm doing. This is more of like a trial and error for me, but I feel like I'm slowly seeing progress in my body, which is making me really happy. So I'm just going to be showing you guys what I eat in order to gain weight. Also, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Christina, and I love making a variety of different videos from lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all that good stuff. So if you guys happen to like my videos, make sure to go down below and subscribe to my channel. And now we'll get on with the video. So the first meal that we're going to make is fried tilapia. This has been my all-time new favorite meal for the past couple of weeks. I eat it like before and after the gym. And it is just so much easier to eat than chicken breast. I know I've been vocal about how much I hate chicken breast and how I've been wanting to find a new source of protein, and tilapia is the one, because you can buy a huge like 3 to 4 pound bag for like $10 to $12, and it has like 14 to 16 pieces of tilapia, and that should last you about a week. Well, only like 2 pieces of chicken breast is already $8 on its own. So not only is it cheap, but it's so much easier to eat, and I've been enjoying it so much. So to begin, I'm going to preheat the stove, and I'm going to have one huge skillet preheating on super low heat. Then I have a small pan with a little bit of water because we are going to be boiling some broccoli, and I just have that on high heat until it starts to boil. And then I'll be throwing a cup of broccoli into the pan. I'm going to defrost the tilapia because I did have it in the freezer. I will just take a big bowl of hot water and just dunk them in there and let them sit in the hot water for 10 to 20 minutes. They're defrosted. I like to lay them on a paper towel and just dab them from the tilapia juice that's on top, and then after that I just season it with some salt and pepper, nothing special. I also prepared like a little assembly line where I prepared an egg wash and a breadcrumb plate. So in a small plate I just cracked one egg and whisked it with a fork, and then I just grabbed my seasoned tilapia and just cover both sides and just throw it into the breadcrumbs and make sure to cover the whole entire surface area, and then just put that off to the side so we can wait until the stove is hot. After the broccoli is done boiling, I like to drain it in the sink in like a little colander, and then I like to throw it back onto the pan and just season it with some salt and pepper, and then just throw it onto my plate, which will be ready to eat after everything's done. After the tilapia has been through the little assembly line that I made of the egg wash and the breadcrumbs, I prepare the pan with a little bit of like about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then half a tablespoon of butter. So then I add the tilapia onto the pan and let it cook on both sides for 2 to 3 minutes each, and then you should have like a nice golden brown crust of the tilapia, and then you can add it to your plate. And I had already prepared white rice before like I even started defrosting the tilapia, so I am going to add about, I like estimate this is like a really bad rough estimate, but I add about like 2 cups of white rice cooked onto my plate. And then to finish off the rice, I like to add hemp hearts. Hemp hearts, you can barely even taste it in your rice, and that's why I love it so much, is because it just adds another 10 grams of protein to my meal. I like to sprinkle 1 serving of the hemp hearts onto my rice, and then to finish everything off, I am going to make a sunny side up egg, and then I just top that off with everything, and that is how you make the fried tilapia. So I actually eat this meal a little bit differently every single day, because sometimes when I'm able to go to the gym in the morning, I like to go when I'm fasted, as in I haven't eaten since the night before. So by the time I come back, I'm super hungry, and that is why I'm able to eat this much food, and that's why I prepared 2 tilapias on 1 plate. But if that's not the case and I'm only able to go to the gym at night, then I will actually split up the tilapias into 2 separate plates and have the same amount of everything else, but just 1 tilapia, if that makes sense. So I'll have the same 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of broccoli, but just 1 tilapia, and I'll have 2 of those throughout the day. So the next meal that I like to eat is just 2 packets of your standard old maple and brown sugar oatmeal. This has turned into one of my new favorite meals, even though I used to hate oatmeal because I never liked the texture of oatmeal whatsoever. But it does give me a lot of carbs and some fiber, which would be ideal to have every single day for me. And then I like to top it off with like about a tablespoon of peanut butter, and the peanut butter just makes everything so much better. I'm a big fan of peanut butter. Like, I love my Reese's peanut butter cup, and I just love everything peanut butter. I think it just tastes so good. So I'll usually have that as a snack throughout the day. So another snack that I make is just some strawberry Greek yogurt. I have a huge sweet tooth, so I'm always craving something sweet, and when I'm in dire need of that, I'll always make a little bit of strawberry Greek yogurt with a little bit of honey and also some granola. I'm pretty sure I've shown this in a different video before, but I'm just using like my local HEB Greek yogurt. It has 13 grams of protein, and I just add a little bit of honey and granola just to make it taste better, and also add a little bit of crunch. And it's my favorite way to eat the yogurt, and it usually satisfies my sweet tooth. Okay, so something else that I like to have throughout the day is a protein shake, and I have mixed emotions about protein shakes because I don't like to look at them as a meal replacement, because I would like those extra carbs and fats that I would get from an actual meal. But sometimes I drink them every now and then. It's like super rare, but when I do, I just drink like the standard like little Premier protein shakes that I can get like already pre-made, and I get them from like Costco or Sam for like a huge pack of like 24, and they carry like about 30 grams of protein. And I also really like the Muscle Milk one because it tastes better, but the Premier one is just as good, but it has more protein. So I also like taking that, but I would like to keep in mind, like, I do not look at protein shakes as like a meal replacement. But if I just want to get in those extra grams of protein, then I will definitely do that. If I'm still hungry, I will actually make another bowl of like white rice, like about 2 cups, and have like 2 to 3 sunny side up eggs, same way that I made it with the tilapia, and add another serving of hemp hearts. So that is basically everything that I eat in a day. If anyone was watching this and was like, what the fuck, Christina, I don't think you know what you're doing, I obviously don't. So if anyone wants to give me like some tips and tricks or some pointers on what I should do in order to help me gain weight, then please message me on Twitter, because I'm mostly on my Twitter out of all my social media platforms, or comment down below anything you have, because I could use all the help that I can get. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel down below, and also follow all my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, all that good stuff. And make sure to watch my previous video if you guys haven't already, and I shall see you guys in my next one.